We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He'll hand it off. Past the 30. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll give it to the back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the right here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first. Because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the same runner's got it again. Runner finding some space there. It's a solid gain on the ground. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Short throw complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Bargava. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. It is intercepted. Takes it to the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. To bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out there. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made in space, look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, he fumbles. The defense scoops it up.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
nicely back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. It's a nice game to move the football over the 27. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And first down right back to the running game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down to 1. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. No huddle here for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper. He finds some space. Past the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Wells. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Get into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Wideout's now clustered. Quick pass, the catch is made. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On the run, it's Wells. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Takes the handoff again. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and chance at a big play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Barbava. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. The quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got room to run. What a stiff arm. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. We'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's an out-route. The catch made. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Bargova. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. Fourth and goal. First half of a big playoff game.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
BT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, tie. The comeback is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. They'll try to run this one in. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. The Ducks come to the line in their hurry.
What do you know, Chris? An option keep for a first down by an Oregon quarterback. Man, I love to see that. And think about all the different games I had a chance to call watching Oregon quarterbacks with that dual threat ability to throw it, but of course, being able to run the football. Jeremiah Masoli, Marcus Mariota, Bo Nix more recently, and the tradition lives on.
QB decides to keep it here. He's got the first and still going. That's a nice play to set him up first down now at the 12. The Ducks beginning new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. They're standing there. Gets hit again.
Boy, everything was going so well for these guys on this drive, and all of a sudden it feels like they've hit a big wall here. Big-time sack there on 2nd down, and now bring up 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of play call this coordinator comes up with.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We have 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A quick juke. Fights through the tackler. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback drops back. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back through just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Bama. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown! Crimson Tide! What a turnaround here. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point puts it in front by 1. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. Suddenly they are behind. They've been shut down in this third quarter here. They got to find that spark again. Quarterback's got it on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Gun now on 3rd down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they get the completion. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. The pass is caught, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He's third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff running right. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Ducks come to the line on the hurry-up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. gun now on third down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Handoff from the shotgun. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions. I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That ball snagged for a completion. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bama. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Bargava. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's wide open. Look out. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain, critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The tied offense line up here on first and goal. They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the fourth quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll take a knee and try for a go-ahead field goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crowd getting cranked up, trying to help this defense on the final drive. Third and goal to try to run it in. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short hands. It's Cooper. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Oh, what a grab! To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch. First down here for this offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game.